exception. You are the only 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 exception. And I'm on my way to believe it. Oh, and I'm on my way to believe it.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome in to another stream. It's Monday. Ooh. You know, Mondays kind of suck. So why not start off with a little music Monday, you know? Megan, thank you for the 14 months. Hello. Brainiac, thank you for the 24 months. Fathery, thank you for the 8 months. Your varied collection of hats is sickening. I love hats. I love them. I don't know how it's already Monday, you know? That's how it goes. Another weekend come and gone. Another Monday. Another week ahead of us. Congratulations. You are alive. You are here. Thank you for being here. For being a part. Oh, my clips are off? There we go. There we are. What's Twitch doing? Is it freaking out? Wow, Twitch, thanks. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you for just stream. You wanted to stream on our platform? You want smooth? You thought it would be easy? Please, this Monday any harder. Shit, thank you for the gifted more. Twitch is just living. Oh, for some reason, in the list of beep, beep, bop, bop. Maybe in the intro, maybe on the. It's me. Damn. Usually I have some stuff. Usually I have some sunglasses around here. To come. We literally. Wow. Well, when it comes to ads, Twitch is not. Oh, thank you. Gifted subs. Thank you. Well, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what to do. Did Vio fix it? Slay Queen came in here, dropped some subs. Problem? You know, bitch, that would be to be like, oh, server problem, you subs. Anyway, for it to it's anyway. No, I don't think it'll unfortunately. It's not an OBS issue or effing during the pre-roll. Apparently rip a bong hit and then the stream will all make sense. Ray had to bail on stream. Oh, that blows. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 10 subs. I like that you're here and community members are subs. Or thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Tenza, thank you for Negihama, thank you for 15 months. Dang. Every time someone drops a 10 bomb, we 10 seconds of stream. Imagine if this was something I actually did myself. This whole time I've been pretending to not understand tech, and really, I'm such a tech goddess that I've actually finagled it that in order to get time on the stream, you have to give subs. I'm like, what? What's happening? Just simply. I wish I could see what it looks like on my own stream. Does that do anything? Every time I and Carol has a new tech issue. Well, shit. Oh, wait. Oh my God. It's really bad. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's terrible. Really bad. Okay. Oh. My God. No. You my stream glitching. Wow. Okay. This is really bad. Now I'm like, oh my gosh. Stream on TikTok? Christian, I don't even know. I wouldn't even know how to do that. You look really pretty today. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Not me streaming the stream on my phone. Oh, wow. Cutie McBooty, thank you for the 10 gifteds. You get 10 more seconds of stream. Jacob, thank you for the 38 months. Oh man, I wonder if Will's gonna have the same issue. Well, somehow Austin's show is responsible. Somehow he did this. I don't know how, but he did it. Wait, is it working? Should I just not move? Is it stabilizing? Okay, now I can't tell if it's back because you're not moving. The patient is stable. Sir, we've got a pulse. We've got a pulse. Ask chat to say a number. Okay. Put a 1 in chat. Okay. Okay. I have the quality all the way down to 360p. I don't want to increase it to find out if it's stable. I think it's stable because I'm looking at my own stream. I'm looking at it on my phone. So, refresh. If you hear this, refresh. I think it's, I do think it's fixed. Oh my God, the gifted subs actually fixed it. Okay, some people are still putting a 1 in chat, so you need to refresh. Quanto too close to the sun. Okay, maybe some of you are being trolls. Sunbun, thank you for the 39 months. Ryan, thank you for the 12 months. Some of you are trolling. Tech Art Hunter, thank you for the 4 months. Emilio, thank you for the 14 months. Imitation, thank you for the 11 months. No, wait. No, no way. It's doing it again. We are not doing this for we are not. Can I have your opinion on Christian being canceled for this? All I will say is, without even looking at this, is I support his gay rights and his gay wrongs.
When I found this, it did alter my brain chemistry, and I just need you guys to clock in.
He stood unshaken,
Oh.
voice in the storm, a man of conviction.
Oh, okay. Everything is also breaking on my end. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Christian, you may have been saved. You may have been saved because it's not working. We have the we what's that called again? Why can't I think of the word? What is this? I cannot think of what that's called. The icon. What is this icon? The hourglass. Yes, thank you. Thank you. We have the hourglass because, okay. Okay, nothing is working. Okay. Okay. It literally just broke my computer. Whatever clip that was, that's cool. I just lost all. Okay, I can't open up anything. You're in. Okay. What on earth? I literally can't click on anything right now. Okay, wait, hold on.
He stood unshaken,
Okay.
voice in the storm of conviction.
You guys, I think it's why can't oh no
When the cost was
no What? I think this clip is breaking my computer. What on earth? I can't do it. I can't do anything. I don't know. I did turn clips on, but I guess that's not working either. Everything is freezing and breaking. I did restart my PC before I started stream. I don't know. Trying to survive, just trying to live. I don't know. It's still stuck on this. I don't know. I can't oh, now it just went big. Okay. Hasn't that PC been having issues? I mean, a little bit, but then I was fine. This is still stuck like this. You could try to force quit Google Chrome. I mean, that's what happened the first time I tried to watch this. There's the Twitch clip version if the Twitter one doesn't work. Okay, now I have to try to force. Well, now, wait. Now, hold on a second. Google Chrome is working. It's literally just this clip. Oh, okay.
He lived for Jesus, unafraid to die.
No.
We are Jeffrey Epstein.
What?
The files. We'll fight for the island. We'll
What is this?
We are Jeffrey Epstein.
You're telling me I just broke my computer twice? I just broke it twice? Where Zoomers are not okay. You know how I've defended Zoomers in the past? You know how I've been the great Zoomer defender? No longer. No longer. This
When I found this, it did alter my brain chemistry, and I just need you guys to. I need you guys
No,
to clock
now
in.
why does it keep playing? No, I can't get it to stop.
He stood unshaken.
No. How do I force
In the storm.
How do I force quit this? This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
A heart reborn.
This is okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. I told you not to watch it. Jesus Christ. Okay, wait. I lost all my tabs.
Found this.
No,
it
no.
did alter my
No,
brain
no, no, no,
chemistry,
no.
and
No.
I just need you guys to. I need you guys to clock in.
Stop it.
Mm.
Wait.
stood unshaken.
Stop it. Okay. No, why are there like 3
It
versions of
did
this?
alter my brain chemistry, and
Stop it.
I just need-
Stop. Okay. For some reason, there were like 4 tabs of it, and then I force quit it, but then I had to reopen back up my Chrome, but then it just kept opening that. There's a bad Windows update that's fucking things up. This is not your fault. Thank you. Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Low key, my brain feels changed. I feel kind of destroyed already. And we've just started. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, I need a second. Jesus Christ Almighty. Lord. For some reason, when I found this, it altered my brain chemistry stood unshaken. How do you alter when your brain chemistry is altered? How do you alter it back? Every time you've had tech issues, you've been wearing that hat? Really? Well, I like this hat, so I'm not going to stop wearing it. God. Okay, I'm a little scared to click anything more right now. Drugs, is that how you alter it back? When you watch something that is the result of a zoomering, to alter my brain chemistry back, I just have to do a bunch of drugs. Okay, I can do that. Just kidding. What? What are drugs? Larry, thank you for the 13 months. Conway, thank you for the 18 months. Whew. Okay. Well, what do I do? Because I don't know if maybe it's better now. Maybe we're good. Okay. Good evening, Abundant Apples. Good evening. Wait, is something happening again? Oh my God, I can't do this. It's not me this time. I don't know. Just sit here. Recite poetry. Do not go gently into that good night. I'm telling you, it is also Twitch. Do I need to take this hat off? I'm telling you, it's a Twitch employee having fun pressing the on-off switch to the stream. If you're a Twitch employee in here and you're doing that, please chill. I can't handle these things. Please, I really need to talk about Brooklyn Beckham tonight, Twitch, so please, please. Can you just give me a little break? That's the six page drop. Please, please.
Recently recalled NASA is flares that could and power grids in solar flare that's find the
Live look inside after eating
space Earth, which could lead to significant space weather and subsequently communications disruptions. NASA is warning of solar storms and flares that could.
Is that bad? That maybe it doesn't sound good. You might be ahead of us. I don't know. Was it yesterday or was it Saturday that I was streaming by myself? Saturday I was streaming by myself. Today I'm ahead of everyone. Massive solar flares. Massive solar flares. Is this about to be, am I about to be Kirsten Dunst in Melancholia? Is that what's happening? Sun releases the largest solar radiation storm in over 20 years. It looks pretty though. At least it looks nice. Yesterday also had tech difficulties. You know what? Now we know. The reason for that is because of the massive solar flares. That's what's going on. Yeah, are we finally being put out of our misery? Are we being hashtag blessed? This is what hit us. Here's a close-up view of the X-19 flare from AR-4341. Shows a strongly eruptive long-duration phase followed by bright post-eruptive arcade formation along the flare ribbons. Did y'all get that? You know what? Just trust in Jesus. Trust in Jesus Christ, okay? That's what that means. Those words mean to just place your trust in the good Lord. If it disrupts satellite navigation, we're cooked. Or maybe it's the start of something new, as they sing in High School Musical. The start of something new. Yeah, it is pretty though. See, that's what I'm saying. Whoever tie up all loose ends seems pretty obvious with the state of the ribbon. That's whatever this is. That's what I'm saying too. Yep. Literally, your stream.
Okay,
today.
it seems a lot of you guys have taken my advice on dress and are now walking around in baggy shorts and flip-flops.
Why does this look like Johnny Bravo on Ozempic?
Flip-flops. Great. If you see me, give me a wave. I love to see style. I also enjoy a good laugh. Okay, it seems a lot of you.
There are so many things on the internet. Max Headroom. I've never heard of that in my life. Truly, there are endless things on the internets. Is that old? Oh, that's Gen X. That is Gen X. You're old enough to know who Max is? You're full of shit. Nick's dirty chicken towel. Clean that chicken towel up. No. Why would I lie about not knowing what Max's headroom is? Look, there's a lot of things that I know, but I don't know every single thing. And I grew up in the 90s, but you guys, sometimes, first of all, sometimes I think people think I'm like 57 years old. They think I'm an actual Gen Xer. They're like, yeah, that's your era. That's your era. And you should know every single thing from then. I only learned what Max Headroom was last year. The Max Headroom signal hijacking was a hijacking of the television signals of two stations in Chicago, Illinois. Well, I am from there too. On November 22nd, 1987. Yeah, people are like, you're from Chicago. You're 100 years old. How do you not know what this is? That briefly sent a pirate broadcast of an unidentified person wearing a Max Headroom mask and costume to thousands of home viewers. The first incident took place during the sports segment of independent TV station WGN TV's 9 o'clock p.m. newscast and featured a person wearing a mask swaying erratically in front of a semi-swiveling corrugated metal panel, apparently meant to resemble Max Headroom's animated geometric background. Unlike the later intrusion, the only sound was a loud buzz. In total, the interruption went on for about 17 seconds before engineers at WGN were able to regain control of their broadcast tower. The black screen segment duration depended on the TV model. For example, evidence videos show the signals switching instantly, whereas others show a black screen occurring for about 15 seconds until the hijacker is shown. The second incident, I've never heard of this. The second incident occurred about 2 hours later during PBS member station WTTW's broadcast of the Doctor Who serial Horror of Fang Rock. With nobody on duty at the affected tower, the signal takeover was more sustained and included distorted but audible speech. That's really fucking scary. I would have shit myself if I had seen this live. The mass figure made reference to the real Max Headroom's advertisements for New Coke. Oh, that's what they say at LA parties. Anyone got some New Coke? The animated TV series Clutch Cargo, WGN sportscaster Chuck Swirsky, Greatest World Newspaper Nerds, and other seemingly related topics. The video concluded with the mass figure presenting his bare buttocks to a woman with a fly swatter while yelling, "They're coming to get me," with the woman responding, "Bend over, bitch," and lightly spanking him with it as the figure was crying and screaming. At that point, the hijackers ended the pirate transmission and normal programming resumed after a total interruption of about 90 seconds. You're telling me that people hijacked... Wait, do they know who it is? They hijacked a broadcast signal to show a mass figure being spanked on the butt with a fly swatter and a woman screaming, "Bend over, bitch." Okay. Excellent. A criminal investigation conducted by the FCC in the immediate aftermath of the intrusion could not find the people responsible, despite many unofficial inquiries and much speculation over the ensuing decades. The culprits have yet to be positively identified. You mean they could be still out there? Why else would you hijack a TV station signal? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't know even how to do that, but I guess if you're going to do that, this makes sense. It was the highest rated program in 1987 nationally. Wow. The broadcast intrusion was achieved by sending a more powerful microwave transmission to the station's broadcast towers than the stations were sending themselves, triggering a capture effect. Experts have said that the stunt required extensive technical expertise and a significant amount of transmitting power, and that the pirate broadcast likely originated from somewhere in the line of sight of both stations' broadcast towers, which were atop two tall buildings in downtown Chicago. While the prank was difficult to accomplish in 87, it became almost impossible to replicate after American television stations switched from analog to digital signals in 2009. So we could never have this again. It was one moment in time. Do they have the video? Okay, wait, here's a short video on it.
If you were watching your favorite show on November 22nd, 1987, you might have been interrupted by this guy.
Headroom. Max Headroom.
Well, not exactly him. During WG
Oh my God, did people think like aliens were taking over? Wait, what did they think was happening?
Ian's 9 o'clock news in Chicago, everyone's TV went black. And then they saw this, a figure dancing around in a Max Headroom mask. The signal hijacking took place for 28 seconds. Later on at 11:20 that same night, an episode of Doctor Who on WTTV was crashed by the same individual. This time, it lasted for around a minute and a half, and he had quite a bit to say.
Yeah, or the communists. They're like, these are either aliens from outer space or the goddamn commies.
Experts determined it would have taken sophisticated knowledge, very expensive and powerful equipment, and direct line of sight of both broadcast towers. Law enforcement investigated the signal hijackings but turned up nothing. No one has ever come forward to claim responsibility. The Max Headroom incident remains a mystery. Thanks for watching, and check out our page for more Night Files. If you were watching your favorite show,
Oh my God, do you think there's just like some middle-aged dude out there living a very normal I don't know, just a normal life? They're like, that was me. This is like the one thing that they did. The videos are on the Wikipedia page. Okay, I gotta see this. Though the incident only briefly caught the attention of the general public, it's been overtly or subtly referenced in a variety of media over the ensuing decades, with Motherboard claiming that it has been an influential cyberpunk hacking trope. The first reference came soon after the initial events when WMAQ-TV, another Chicago TV station, humorously inserted clips of the hijacking into a newscast during Mark Giangreco's sports highlights. A lot of people thought it was real. The pirate cutting into our broadcast, we got all kinds of calls about it. In the season 3 episode of Space Ghost Coast to Coast, titled Freak Show, a broadcast intruder who goes by the name of Commander Andy constantly interrupts the feed while Space Ghost tries to conduct his interview. The episode itself pokes fun of pirate hijackings on television, and while Moltar is trying to cancel the intrusion to get the show back to normal, a brief clip of the Max Headroom incident is shown on his monitor. Scroll up and they're on the right side. Okay. Okay. I would have shit myself. I would have shit myself.
I'll get you a hot drink, miss.
Some dry
Or I would have thought that I had lost my mind. I would have been like, oh my God, I've gone insane. Oh wait, this one has nudity. Wait, hold on. It has nudity? Does he take? Oh right, because of his butt. Hold on.
But it's dirty. I thought you got put my time.
the fly swatter.
As far as I can tell, a massive electric shock. He died instantly.
The first deep fried meme in history. Oh my God. That is scarier than a lot of horror movies. That is unreal. It's really unsettling. Oh my God. It's really spooky. Max Headroom was originally a British show in the mid 80s, was called that because there were signs around bridges that said Max Headroom. Was it like a well-known thing? Like when this happened, did people recognize Max Headroom? I find it funny. I think it's really scary. I would have been so freaked out.
If you're watching this video through reading glasses, like mine, you probably remember Max Headroom.
This is
See, this is who you guys think I am, okay? This is who some of you in here, you think that I'm this guy.
If you're watching this video through reading glasses, like mine, you probably remember Max Headroom.
This is
They're like, wow. They're like, Caroline, surely you saw this on TV. Surely you were a full-grown adult who saw this on television in 1987.
Max Headroom. Max Headroom.
Max Headroom was a cultural icon in the late 1980s. Everything about him, from his super modern style to his janky computer animation to his snarky attitude, all just defined the decade. And he was everywhere. Multiple TV shows, talk show appearances, on t-shirts, posters, selling multiple products. He was the first digital influencer. In fact, now you're hearing about all these like AI influencers run by marketing companies and whatnot. This was basically an early version of that, long before AI or even social media. Ironically, he was supposed to be like a counterpoint to all that. He was supposed to make fun of the marketing and the hyper-consumerism of the 1980s. You know, he was supposed to stick it to the man. But by 1987, he kind of...
For some reason, I thought you talked about this on your stream, but maybe I'm mixing it up with another stream. I don't have any recollection of talking about this.
Became the man.
I'm
but on
ask
November
my
22nd
parents.
of that year, an event took place that put Max Headroom back in the position of like rebel provocateur, when TVs all across Chicago were taken over by someone in a Max Headroom mask. Who was this person? What were they trying to say? And most mysteriously, how did they even do this? To get to the answer, my team and I have scoured every angle of this story. We're going to talk about how TV networks worked back in the 80s. We're going to talk about the history of the Max Headroom character and why something like this could never actually happen again. But most of all, we're going to try to find the answer that's been plaguing the internet for nearly 40 years. Who was behind the Max Headroom incident?
Okay, it was me. Fine. All right, it's time for me. It's time for me to finally come clean. It was me. I've been pretending this entire time that I don't even know what this is. I've never heard of this before, and the truth is that I am Max Headroom. I did it.
Imagine, if you will, you're in Chicago, it's a Sunday night, late November, 1987. You just sat down to watch the 9 o'clock news on WGN. You popped open a Coca-Cola Classic, because new Coke is Bud. You turn on the news, hoping to catch highlights from the Lions-Bears game that day, and right as Dan Roan starts to talk about the game,
Struth, they give it 2 months.
This happens.
Defense, which hadn't put up a sack in 12 quarters, finally did. Well, if you're wondering what's happened.
What was that? Stunned viewers called into the network with questions, but They had no answers. The rest of the night on WGN went on without a hitch, no worries. But a couple hours later, at 11:20
People
p.m.,
watching the game were so pissed.
viewers
They're
on
like,
the
"What the
PBS
hell is
station
this shit?"
WTTW were watching their episode of Doctor Who when something even weirder than a TARDIS happened.
Hot drink message.
Not during a Bears game. You do not come between a football fan and the football game. Also, do we think they're an adult? Or do you think that they're like, okay, over under 30? I would say in their 20s.
I just made a giant masterpiece for all the greatest world newspaper nerds. My brother is wearing the other one. But it's naughty. It's got footprints on it. Coming to get me.
Oh.
As far as I can tell, a massive electric shock. He died instantly.
The interruption only lasted for about 90 seconds, but the memory of it has lasted for generations. The internet has been as obsessed about this event as people were with Max Headroom back in the 80s, and there's no shortage of theories. One that comes up the most is that this prank was just that, a prank. Whoever did this could have just been, sowing a little fun chaos in a harmless, non-joker kind of way.
Wow.
It could be a work of ironic art. Or it could just be a couple of teenagers screwing around doing the TV
Cam, thank you
equivalent
for
of
the
leaving
20
a
months.
flaming bag of
Italic
poop
Man,
on
thank you for the
Chicago's
23.
doorstep. Maybe a good place to start is to actually look at what he says in the video, which can be hard to tell because the sound is bad, but let's break it down. The first clip, the one from WGN, that one didn't have any sound, so we have no way of knowing what he was saying. It's kind of hard to lip read through a mask. So let's look at the second one.
Was it really that easy to hack cable back in the 80s? You really want to ask me that question?
So the whole thing starts off with him calling someone a freaking nerd, but whoever it was he was talking about, that was said before the thing started, so we don't know who he was talking about there. Then he mentioned Chuck Swirsky and calls him a friggin' liberal. Chuck Swirsky was a sports announcer. He was actually known as the voice of the Chicago Bulls. Not really a
No, so it's the broadcast signal that they hacked, and this is back when it was analog, so they could do that versus like now once they switch to digital.
Political commentator, though.
It's like impossible.
Yeah, let's move on.
But I I feel like you were
Jesus
asking me
refers
that
to
as
the
if
Lord and
like
Savior Jesus Christ, who was written
because
about
I
in the old days.
was an adult in the 80s.
Okay, so Catch the Wave was a popular slogan for Coke back in the 80s, who Max Headroom was a spokesperson for. Ironically, he's holding a Pepsi can, which, if you remember the great cola wars of the 80s, all that's just bonkers. This one's still a bit of a mystery. It might be directed at Coca-Cola, like people weren't as interested in them after the new Coke debacle or whatever. It might be a reference to a Temptations song. We don't know. There are many theories. So this was a reference to the cartoon Clutch Cargo, which was airing on WGN at the time. They were running reruns. So Clutch Cargo was this cartoon where they superimposed human mouths over the cartoon faces.
Oh, yeah.
Not on the dogs, though, thank God. So I still see the X as a reference to a famous Clutch Cargo episode.
Yeah, what would be the statute of limitations on coming forward and being like, okay, it was me?
So this is a reference to WGN, the station, which supposedly stands for World's Greatest Newspaper. And this masterpiece that he's talking about, I'm pretty sure it was him pretending to
It's
take a
gotta
dump.
be over.
And he does a
Long
bit about
over.
the dirty glove. I have no idea.
How would they prove they
And
did
then he
it?
said they're
I
coming
don't
to
know.
get me and got spanked by a woman in a French maid's outfit. And that's when the signal ended. So it's safe to assume that he had some issue with Chuck Swirsky and WGN, that he was mocking the Cola Wars, and that he was a Clutch Cargo fan. So from these details, people have speculated about this guy for decades, but there is also one other possibility. He might have just been high as balls. But maybe the biggest question, why Max Headroom? The answer is because he was everywhere. Max Headroom was the most 80s thing that ever 80s. It was like somebody took a Rubik's Cube Duran Duran and put it wearing sneakers with a dark suit and put it in a blender and hit puree. Actor Matt Frewer played the fictional AI character of Max. He was sort of an anti-corporate counterculture figure who thumbed his digital nose at everything. Even though later he would be a key part of the marketing campaign for New Coke, which is referenced in the video. Max was first pitched as a virtual VJ with his own show. The character was supposed to be kind of like a digital creator played by a real actor, but they added stutter effects to it to make him seem more robotic, like more of a computer-generated being. Max made sarcastic comments and pop culture references that he delivered with big, flashy, over-the-top personality.
You don't happen to have a plate in your head, do you?
I got a full set of china.
He first appeared on British TV in 1985 in a dystopian cyberpunk TV movie called Max Headroom 20 Minutes into the Future. That became the basis for a TV drama that ran on ABC in the United States. Max basically predicted the AI boom that we're experiencing today, except of course it was intended to be glitchy and amusing. Like the last part, Max bends over.
Wow.
You know.
No! Is it happening? No. What on Max had what the is this say? Glitch. It dangerously meta. Oh, God. Frick. Oh, doing weird is why is it only this? I do not know. What's the closest you have to that mask for recreating? Surely. Okay, it's just fucked. This is so fucked. Oh my God. I straight up I do not have that. Your connection latency and low. Okay. Message Ray and ask her if Nico was able to figure out how to fix her stream. Did she have Nico? Did she consult? Wait, but you said that she ended up having to end her stream on Twitch. Oh, Christ. I wonder if having any issues with stream. Mine has been fucked for like the whole time. We max headroom to the sun. We max to headroom to the sun. God. Nico sex. Yeah, let me tell you. Oh. Stream has been and Um, do you think since I've gone? Will's stream is fine, of course. Doesn't look like it. It really would be easy if suddenly my stream cut out and Max Headroom came in. What? What? Okay, wait, is it? Can't, it's a known back. I don't want to do the update. Yeah. Okay, but Nico is telling me it's Twitch. He is telling me it is Twitch indeed. Multiple people that they're having issues. Fucking hell. Oh, I'm laughing so much. I wish that it would just. Is your PC lagging? No, it seems to be fine here. I trust. He said he couldn't reach anyone at Twitch today because everyone he knows is off today. God damn. Come on, Twitch. You better work. You work, dude. I just don't understand it's a Twitch. I'm one of the peeps of. Oh, same issue. You know, men, is it? Is that why Will Neff stream is affected? What's going on? I keep looking at my stream. It's really and nothing else. Not today. No, all days. Maybe it's not even what's happening. It's not my stream though, because according to Nico, multiple people had this happen and he could not reach couldn't reach Twitch. Because nobody wants to get off their ass and work. It's like you're time traveling between and the future. So why looking at my computer and it's so yeah, it does. It does like I'm time traveling in the future. I'm caught in the geostorm. Sorry to hear about your internet. Last night was bad for a few streamers. They lost. Yeah, sometimes this thing I can do. Okay, hold on. Try settings. Oh. Okay, Christian sent me some advice. On what to try to do. Okay, let me try. While we wait for the stream to behave, permission to hit the bong. Permission, yes. Wait, see, now I'm looking at it and it seems good. It seems like it's it seems like it's back. It seems like it's settings. Okay. Setting. I don't really want to start. I dream with the power of friendship. With an old TV antenna, you just have to hold all your cables in one specific way. Yeah, you're just like, okay, I think this will work. I think if I just hold it here for the rest of the stream, that'll work. Ask Will what servers he's using. He didn't have to change anything. He doesn't have any issues. it's just mine. It's just me. Fucking hell, man. Oh. This is so aggravating. No, I'm telling you, it's not my PC. It's a server issue. I just got to put the whole goddamn server in rice. It is, it's definitely, it is definitely that. Definitely freaking that, of course. Oh my God. It's only been female creators today. Would you go figure? The servers are misogynistic. Shocker. I think I was having issues yesterday. Well, I streamed yesterday, but I streamed in the morning, so maybe it was nighttime. Service host. Can I oh God. Ay, ay, ay. All of Ray's viewers today literally had to swap to YouTube. God damn it. Moonbeam, thank you for the 5 months. No, we are. It's crazy as someone watching 2 streams how different the quality is right now, even though both streamers are in the same house. Oh my God. YouTube stream incoming. I don't even have, I wouldn't even. I'm kind of just killing time hoping that it fixes itself. Try here. Let me try this.
I think I'd rather not know that. Maybe there's such a thing as having too much knowledge. We may never know why this thing happened because, amazingly, the hijackers were never caught. So nobody knows exactly how they broke into a TV station's signal and broadcast their prank, but we do have some ideas. Now, some of you may be too young to remember this, but TVs used to have these long metal things called antennas sticking out of the top of them. Believe it or not, there was a time when you had to actually get up and mess with those things and fiddle with them to get a clear picture on your TV, and sometimes you had to wrap...
You mean like what's happening on my stream right now? You mean having to hold the antennas? Keep it in the perfect position?
Foil around it. Sometimes you would have to have somebody stand there and hold it in a certain position and maybe move their hand this way.
You mean
and
like
stand
this
still, Joe!
goddamn
Stand
stream?
still, Joe! So the way it worked was a TV station would broadcast its signal from an antenna on top of a massive tower. The taller the better. WGN signal came from an antenna on top of the Sears Tower, now the Willis Tower. WTTW's antenna was on the John Hancock Center,
Dumb
which is
down
about
your
24
content.
kilometers north
Yeah,
of the Sears
that's
Tower.
a good idea.
Okay, so you got these towers, and they transmit power.
I will just speak like it's a TikTok. This stream will just be 100 TikToks.
Powerful electromagnetic waves which carry the TV signals. These signals are then relayed from the towers to transmitters in other tall buildings, and these links are called studio transmitter links. Then those waves travel to your TV antenna, where your TV translates the information. By the way, quick note, ever since TV switched to a digital signal in 2009, this whole thing that we're talking about here would not be possible. So nobody will ever be able to pull off something like this again. Signals from things like TV news vans would get weaker the further they were from the towers because of the inverse square law. What that means is that whoever did this had to have been close enough to both the buildings to get to the top of each of those towers with enough signal strength to interrupt the signals. They could have been positioned on a high-rise apartment or a rooftop.
Moonbeam, thank you.
Maybe somebody who worked for the stations or broadcasters helped them with it. Now you might think that the pirates would need some like really powerful equipment, or at least the equivalent of like a TV news van to break into both station signals. But if they had enough knowledge about breaking into TV signals, they wouldn't need a whole news van to do it. So back in 2019, the case's lead investigator told Vice that whoever broadcast this video would need basically a dish antenna and be close enough to the tower antenna. However, he said, quote, the gear might have cost around $10,000, but would have been available used on the amateur radio market. 2 or 3 people might have been all that was required to be involved with this broadcast, including the guy who plays Max Headroom and, the lady that spanks him. Never getting that image out of my head, am I? One name that pops up a lot in theory threads is an artist and filmmaker named Eric Fournier. Eric was an LA-based artist best known for a film character he created in the 90s called Shay St. John. This was a fictional supermodel
I asked my parents
who used
if they
parts of
remember
mannequins
this.
to
They haven't
rebuild her look
responded.
following a horrific accident. He used a lot of shock and surreal humor in his videos. He pumps in a disturbing soundtrack with, absurd jump cuts and stuff like that. He kind of had a Tim and Eric style before Tim and Eric were a thing. So a lot of Reddit users believe that he's the culprit because the Max Headroom video and his early films kind of have a similar style.
Oh, I mean, if Reddit users think, then that's gotta be. It's gotta be. It just simply must be.
And look. And he lived in Bloomington, Indiana at the time of the broadcast, which is not too far away. And he had access to student film equipment. So some users claim that Eric did it to promote his punk band at the time, but one of his former bandmates dismissed the theory
We
as,
did it,
quote,
Reddit.
ridiculous bullshit. According to an article at WeirdDarkness.com, Eric said that he didn't have any broadcasting equipment.
That's why these Reddit mods need to be treated like goddamn celebrities. Okay, they need to be treated like the Lord Kings that they are.
Available, and that they never made any music videos for the band, so it doesn't make any sense. Unfortunately, we couldn't interview Eric for this because he died in 2010. He was only 42 years old. Another Reddit theory suggests the culprits were a pair of brothers in Chicago known as J and K. They're basically teenagers who took part in the city's hacking and freaking scene. Reddit user BPoag.
Look, if MLK Jr. has a day, why don't Reddit mods? Why don't Reddit mods have a day? Where's the Reddit day? the Reddit mod day.
I'm going to go with BPoag. He claimed that Jay's speaking voice sounded a lot like the guy in the video. BPoag claims that the brothers had access to high-power broadcasting equipment and even teased the event to him. Apparently, he said that he overheard them saying that they were up to, quote, something big, and when he pressed further, they just said, quote, watch Channel 11 later tonight. But there are some big holes in this story. A NeoCities website suggests that they would have had to have gotten a lot closer to the towers, which
I was kind of waiting to watch it on stream.
Would have been a lot more difficult with heavy equipment without getting caught. He even interviewed some former station employees who said that it was likely an inside job. In fact, BPoag later had to admit that he had to rule out J and K entirely as suspects, even though it was a popular theory at the time. It just didn't work out. Interestingly, a Reddit moderator later removed BPoag's post. We don't know why. But yeah, despite some heavy investigations from federal agencies, no one has ever been caught or even blamed for the hack. The only thing we know for sure is that it had to be somebody in the Chicago area, which doesn't exactly narrow it down. And it's likely that it was a disgruntled TV station employee, but there's no shortage of those. Yeah, in 1986 to 87, WGN suffered from some, quote, serious financial difficulties and declining revenues that led to a series of layoffs. Now, another interesting wrinkle comes from a documentary filmmaker named Chris Knittel. He looked into this mystery, and he even interviewed the FCC's lead investigator, a guy named Dr. Marcus, and he shared something kind of interesting with him. He said he had an idea of where the broadcast came from, but, quote, someone who...
So is this where, Mr. Robot got its inspiration from? Mr. Robot hacking into, hacking into the things they hack into. But the aesthetics of it with the mask, obviously it's for a different purpose, although we don't really know the Max Headroom purpose.
He would not name specifically who he worked with. I think his boss.
But I guess culturally it having such an impact on how...
knocking on doors. What is this, the X-Files? It's a guy in a Max Headroom mask getting spanked on camera.
In this way is portrayed on TV.
Cigarette smoking, man. But now it's in the upper echelon of the agencies of the government. Natel thinks it has something to do with the layoffs. He said, quote, to me, I feel like it's most likely someone who's a former broadcast employee in whatever capacity, but there's no hard evidence out there. So, wait, somebody really high up may have been covering for whoever did this? Maybe it was a cigarette smoking man. The Max Headroom incident was not the only one of these incidents. There are other stories of hackers hijacking the airwaves or media companies. Less than a year before the Max Headroom incident, a hacker known as Captain Midnight broke into HBO's programming to protest the subscription price. Oh, that's quaint. Yeah, John McDougal of Ocala, Florida was arrested and charged with illegally operating a satellite uplink transmitter.
Okay, that rules.
Which was easy for him because he owned a company that sold satellite dishes. In 1987, a Christian Broadcasting Network employee named Thomas Haney broke into Playboy TV's signal to broadcast Bible verses. Haney's case went before a federal grand jury who found him guilty and sentenced him to 3 years of probation.
Not him getting sentenced, him breaking him to be like, fuck these, right? Fuck
In
these
2009,
prices.
cable viewers watching the Super Bowl saw 37 seconds of an adult film during the climactic, no pun intended, final 3 minutes of the game. 7 years later, they worked on this for 7 years, the FBI arrested Frank Tenorio Gonzalez, who worked as a liaison for Comcast Cable. Gonzalez pled guilty to his charges, and he received, again, 3 years probation. I guess that's what you get for this kind of thing. Comcast subscribers in the area also received a $10 credit on their bill.
Wait, it was a guy who worked for Comcast who was just like, you know what? Sure, I'm bored.
Paid $10
What the hell,
because
why
you saw
not?
37 seconds of porn 7 years ago. Count me in. But there were some other mysterious ones that have never been solved. In 2013, hackers hit stations in 5 states to broadcast a false alert about a zombie outbreak. So in this case, instead of completely taking over the broadcast, some hackers basically sent a phony emergency alert system warning over some commercials. The alert warned viewers that, quote, the bodies of the dead are rising from the grave, attacking the living.
Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on...
It's no fucking way. It's over an infomercial for a pancake presser?
screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. This warning applies to all...
Can you imagine someone who's, you know, fallen asleep in front of the TV? The infomercials are playing and they wake up and they wake up and they hear this playing over the infomercial.
Receiving this broadcast.
Like,
Tune in to 9:20 a.m. to get updated information in the event that you are separated from your television or if electrical service is interrupted.
According to Ars Technica, the hackers were able to gain access to these systems by using default passwords
It's
that were
very
listed in user
Requiem of a
manuals that their
Dream.
operators never changed. An NPR report says that investigators never arrested anyone, but they did trace the hack to an overseas source. So the only major difference between these events and the Max Headroom case is that there's really no strong evidence about like where the hack originated or who pulled it off. All we have are theories and guesses. The truth is we'll probably never know who wore that Max Headroom mask, even if we worked in the broadcast industry. What we know for sure is that we'll never be able to unsee this image.
Which he's shown to us
One
4
image I'll never
times.
be able to unsee was the view I got from Mauna Kea while standing on the newest lava flow in the world. So if you're new to the channel or just don't happen to know, I just released a feature documentary called Oldest and Newest Places on Earth, where I go to, you guessed it,
oh no,
the oldest and newest places in the world. It was a trip that I've been planning on for years, but last year my team and I traveled to the Acosta Gneiss Complex, which is a rock formation in far north Canada that is the oldest configuration on Earth. It's 4.02 old. And we were lucky enough to join a couple of Planet Geopod, History of the Early Earth.
You know, we speak about planetary science all the time. Every time you look at a rock, you're seeing a
I'm not gonna lie. If someone were to try to hack a stream, this would probably be the easiest one
different
too.
planet. A planet that used to exist and no longer does because
Please.
Earth has this long time scale.
We also talked to a historian from the First Nations tribe whose ancestors walked on these rocks for tens of thousands of years.
Almost every step we make, there was a story. There were old campgrounds, so it's burial sites.
Then we went to Kilauea on the big island of Hawaii, where we joined a USGS geologist studying the gas around an active eruption.
If it wasn't for gases dissolved in magma, we wouldn't really have much in the way of volcanoes.
And along the way, I explored the paradox of an impossibly ancient planet that's constantly remaking itself. It started as a video idea, and then I kind of got obsessed with it, and next thing you know, it's a
Please
feature
no
film.
Fs.
Oops. But I honestly think this might be the best thing I've ever done. I'm immensely proud of it, and you can watch it over on Nebula. Nebula is a streaming platform I've been
Like
part
this
of for a
guy's
long
channel.
time now. I might be one of the founding members,
The
actually.
Unsolvable
It's kind of
Mystery
like
of the
a curated
Headroom
list of
Incident.
talented, thoughtful creators all in
Joe
one place.
Scott.
With no ads, and usually released earlier than on YouTube, plus exclusive and original content you can't find anywhere else. If you just want to go watch my little existential rocks fever dream, they offer a monthly subscription for just $6, or if there's more that you like there, and I think there will
He's
be,
a cool
they're offering annual
YouTuber,
subscriptions
left
for
to
$30.
center science guy,
Comes out
likes
to
fun
$2.50 a
subjects like
month.
old
Now, it might
poisons and
happen that you
radium
love
girls.
Nebula. And you might say that to somebody, and then they'll be like, "Oh, if you love it
I
so
did-
much,
I
why
did
don't
the
you
play
marry it?"
Radium
And you're
Girls
like,
in
"Fine, maybe I
college."
will." They do have a lifetime subscription. You could have Nebula for the rest of your life, out of spite. Anyway, there's a QR
Wait,
code
I'm
on
obsessed
screen, and a link
with
in the
this
description.
comment.
Just go
It's
check it out.
ironic how in the 80s they were using actors and practical effects to simulate AI. Now we are using AI to simulate actors and practical effects.
For my book, the Book of Mysteries.
Can we go back?
Obviously, this is
Can we go back to how it was before?
All my favorite
using
mystery content
actors
that
and
I've
practical
covered over
effects
the
to
years
simulate
in this
AI
book, and
instead
a
of the
few
other way
I've never
around.
covered before on this channel. Scan the QR code, links down in the description, go check it out. Also, if you love mysteries, I would connect you to this collection of mysteries, some of the best mystery videos that I've done on here. Maybe you're new to the channel, you don't know what I do on
like
here, you can
mysteries.
go click on that and get a better idea. But if you are new here, I would say go check those out. And if you enjoy them, I invite you to subscribe. I come back with videos every Monday. But thanks so much for watching.
Oh, okay. I like this guy. Like finding a new YouTube account. Okay, I've subscribed. Maybe we watch another one of his videos another day. Brigitte, thank you for the 10 months. New cute Scorsese TikTok. Wait, I was convinced that I saw Martin Scorsese earlier today. I don't think it was him, but I thought for a moment, I thought it was him. I was walking Farley and I passed a short, older man, but it was dark out and I only saw him out of the peripheral of my eye, but I really don't think it was him. There's no way he'd be in French Polynesia. It couldn't possibly. Yeah, it was a short old white man. It was a short old white man. It could have been Martin Scorsese. Possibly.
Hi.
Hi.
Come a little closer. You're so far away. Do you know what a red flag is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
It
know?
means like danger or don't,
Yeah.
stay away.
And what a green flag is?
Green means go. It's like a red light means stop.
Right.
Green light means go.
Right. Okay.
So they tell me.
So I'm talking to this guy.
Yeah.
And I need you to tell me if these things about him are either red flags or green flags.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. First one is he's very private.
Red flag.
He spoils me.
Red flag.
That's a red flag. Don't you want me to be spoiled?
No.
Okay.
You're already spoiled. Before you get more spoiled.
There's never too much. He complains like a lot.
Red flag. You don't want somebody who complains like me all the time.
He's obsessed with his dog.
That's a green flag, I think.
I think that's a green flag too. I imagine if he didn't like dogs.
No.
That's a red flag. When I ask him a question, it takes him like 10 minutes to respond.
He looks exhausted. He's just old.
To like get to the point.
But I think that might be good for you because that's like the attention span now has gotten so short that maybe he's trying to explain, so I'd say green on that.
Okay.
Depending if it becomes babble, man doesn't
Yeah,
know
like
what
if
he's talking about.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It just goes on so many tangents.
Yeah, like come on, pull it back to the point.
Put it to the point, get to the point.
And you can go off on tangent.
I don't know who's my favorite TikTok star, Martin Scorsese or Kyle MacLachlan.
That's sort of how they support the primary thought process, yeah.
He's older than me.
Oh, red flag.
Why?
Just in general.
Just in general.
Oh, I don't know.
What if I showed up with like a 50-year-old?
That's too old. different, experience.
Right.
Life experiences.
Right.
You can do, but you'll find that,
Okay. I already know what you're going to say to this. He's in film.
Oh, it's a red flag.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What specifically? Like if he was what?
Oh, this guy is famous. I was like, why are we watching some grandpa takes? I'm crying. I'm crying. Oh my God. This is why I love chat. I love it so much. Oh, this guy's famous. I thought he was just an old guy on TikTok. And it's goddamn Martin Scorsese. It's goddamn Marty Scorsese.
Really? A director?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no. It depends on what
They just thought he was.
your life.
They just thought he was an old man.
You act, you direct, you write. So you probably could have a relationship with someone who does the same.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He travels a lot. Like a lot.
That could be a red flag.
It could be.
It could be because the separation at a certain point.
Well, what if I go with him?
That's different.
It's a well-traveled man.
Yeah, but what would you be doing?
I don't know. Traveling, having fun on vacation.
Yeah, going to places.
Or, yeah. He reads a lot.
That's green flag.
He is always working.
Reading is good.
For me, I think it's a green flag. Of course, that means may not have enough time for you.
So a green flag.
I'd say green, but you might see it as red.
Oh, I see. Okay.
See, there's not such thing as yes and no, stop and go. You know?
So overall, do you think this guy is?
No, it doesn't sound good.
Really? Do you think he's
There were so many
overall?
red flags.
It turns out that he's Leo DiCaprio.
Seriously.
She's like, okay, Dad, so it's actually Leo.
No, there were so many like negative things. I mean, you could try it. What can I tell you?
It's you.
It's me. Well, look what's happened.
You're a
Red
green
flags,
flag.
No, please,
You're
you should stay away from people like me. What's the matter with this kid? Didn't I teach you anything?
He just described himself.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, God. You know what? I'm a sucker for their little TikToks. I am. He was honest from the start. You know what? That's actually a really funny concept, is asking someone red flag, green flag, but you're describing them and then seeing what they say is related to red flag. Francesca has great stuff. I've really only seen her TikToks with her dad.
Today I'm meeting up with lifetime acquaintance Francesca Scorsese.
Hey, how's it going?
As far back as I remember, I've been bullied by Francesca.
Oh, you dropped your coffee. Drinking that. He's such a loser. He dropped his coffee. I don't know what it is, but I just love making Jack's life hell. When he was in high school, I convinced his entire grade to call him Albert for a whole ass year.
That was not funny. It was honestly one of the darkest times of my life. I didn't know who my friends were. I didn't know.
So punchable. Oh, dead arm.
According to Francesca, 10 years ago, she lent me $3
Yeah, this is Jack Henry Robbins is Susan Sarandon and Tim Robbins'
and
son.
I've owed her 40% daily interest ever since. Needless to say, I owe her a lot of dough, which I'm
You know what? This is how Nepo babies should
slowly
be
paying
acting.
back any way I can.
Mr. Spot.
As dark as it's been, there is hope.
I got you a sandwich.
Got me a sandwich?
It's down those stairs.
I'm starting to worry that Francesca's going to kill me, or
Martin,
worse, steal
that's
my
my
phone and
girl.
delete my Instagram account.
Oh, no!
It was in that moment I knew I was a dead man walking.
Look, your sandwich is over there, in the car. You should get in the car.
I don't want to get in that car. No, it's okay.
You think I'm gonna blow up the car or something? This is like the movies. This is social media.
Oh, man. Someone's got to eat that sandwich.
Look at how good that sandwich is.
It's got lettuce and pickles and...
He looks a lot like Tim Robbins.
Kind of swimming in there.
I asked for extra mayo.
You know, mayo's pretty good for you, actually.
Today I learned that sometimes you have to go against every instinct in your body and just trust people. Just because Francesca's father loves to blow up cars at the end of his movies doesn't mean that Francesca's going to...
That feels kind of good. Oh no, that feels bad.
Oh my God, it's so bright.
You know, I'm with this person. I love this flavor of Nepo baby. Yeah, Jack is a filmmaker, and he's done a couple feature films, documentaries, music videos, etc. He gets his parents in on it too. Oh, is Susan in this?
Jack Robinson, this is a day in the life of Nepo baby. Every day I wake up and I do some stretching, drink some water, and meditate. Meditation is very important to me to really start my day. If I'm feeling it, I brush my
Look at this fucking photo.
Meditation is very
Susan!
important to me to really start my day. If I'm feeling it, I brush my teeth.
Like straight up, this is if you're a Nepo baby, this is the energy you should have. Okay, not freaking ass Schwarzenegger or Apple Martin or any of them who are like, it's so mean. It's pretty much a slur.
From 2 to 3 seconds, take my medication for my mouth infection, and then I take a shower. You can't see that. I live in the coolest, most up-and-coming neighborhood in all of New York City, the Upper East Side. Not only is it youthful and full of amazing restaurants, but you can find gifts for all of your friends here. I'm not one to gatekeep, so here's my favorite coffee shop in New York. Then it's off to work. Every day I like to wake up and I either sell a show to HBO or Netflix based on my mood. Today I'm pitching a TV show I thought of yesterday that basically is Star Wars set in a sewer system. I sold it. Then I
sell a show based on my
cab him
mood.
off to visit my famous mom. 2 iced coffees, just how she likes it. God, I hate elevators. Knock, knock, and there she is, my mom, Academy Award-winning actress Susan Sarandon. My mom's always really excited to see me. But first, coffee. I'm so grateful for everything Susan Sarandon, my mom, teaches me. Not only about the movie industry, but about life. I also like taking photos with all of her awards and accomplishments and her keys to the city. Then we usually get into a fight about money and my inheritance. After that, my mom usually takes a nap. Then I put on my robe for the ceremony and drain as much talent to my mother's soul as I possibly can. Yum. And then it's off to bed until another day as fight about money and my inheritance. After that, my mom usually takes a nap. Then I put on my robe for the ceremony and drain as much talent to my mother's soul as I possibly can. Yum. And then it's off to bed until another day as
That is fucking insane. Oh God. I love Susan.
According to Francesca.
Okay, y'all, if I want to watch the Reddit mod thing, should I watch Moist Critical's video? Does that have the video? Does that have the video in it? Is that the one that everyone has watched? I think it's best on its own. I'll cringe too hard. Okay.
Reddit moderators have power. They have influence.
I just have to say, why does this guy look exactly how you would picture an LSF mod?
If you were one of the people who is joking about like
it's too on the fucking nose. He has Reddit voice. He has he looks like exactly how you would cook up an LSF Reddit mod in the lab.
Internet janitor duties or whatever, I'm sorry to tell you, it's funny jokes, but you are wrong. Reddit moderation does matter. Reddit moderators have control.
Margot Robbie is mid.
Over millions of impressions per day.
Also, why is this giving like an old ass Windows 95 background? Like what is this green screen?
And nobody seems to notice or care. Let's just talk about LSF. Think of all the streamer careers that have been created because of LSF.
Exactly.
Think about the even larger number of streamer careers that have been destroyed because of LSF, because some clip went viral about.
Whoa, slow down there, buddy. Slow down. Slow down. You're smoke too tough. You smoke too tough. You gotta slow down. You swag too different.
Like something bad that they did. I have had major live streamers who are effectively celebrities come to me and beg to kind of remove, negative posts about them. An even crazier story is the time when some Twitch employees found me in person and borderline begged me to make sure LSF is not used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch, partially because at the time LSF was indeed being used to destroy the multi-billion.
Effectively celebrities. It's sending me. These big streamers who are effectively celebrities have come to me and asked to have posts taken down because here on LSF, our entire thing is just nonstop harassment and trying to ruin people's lives. And that's why we're so powerful.
$1 billion company, Twitch. Deservedly so, by the way. To summarize.
The fuck does he think he is? An LSF Reddit mod. Hello? What are you not understanding?
Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers, not because they deserve respect or anything, but because they actually have real power and influence. I mean, if not for the world, at least over your 50.
Okay, honestly, this is like worse. This is worse face smoothing than what they did to like Orlando Bloom in The Hobbit. Or Luke Skywalker, young Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian.
$50 billion company, maybe if you gave them actual support, it could go from 50 billion to 100 billion. I mean, it certainly deserves to be that high up for how much traffic Reddit gets.
Is this only the partial vid?
And this matters because Reddit moderators.
This is posted by YouStale2000, a former Reddit mod who was just removed as a moderator of r/livestreamfail. There are thousands more moderators like him running Reddit. You know, when we talk about, you know, we use the term adult baby. This is an adult baby. This is like definition of adult baby. How he looks, how he sounds. Oh, it's not satire. Oh, no. Reddit lives matter. Reddit moderator lives matter more than anyone else's. The actual video is 30 seconds long. Shut.
I did not. Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled.
Adult baby. No, you guys, it's not a, I'm not watching the full video, but it's not a joke. Look, it's 30 fucking minutes
Hello,
long.
Spez, Mr. CEO of Reddit. I hope you have received this public video that I have created and sent to you via your email. If not, I hope anybody who cares about the topic in this video can get this to him in any way that you can. This video is about a topic of deadly seriousness. No! And that is of Reddit moderation and the state of your platform. But first, some background. I'm Brian, or Stale2000, or Tarot Card. I was the top moderator of your #1 gaming subreddit, r/livestreamfail, before I was recently removed from that position by the Reddit Code of Conduct team. I became a Reddit moderator for one reason, and that is because I think that Reddit communities and correspondingly its moderators have massive power and influence, and for some reason, nobody seems to notice, care, or take this seriously. Least of all, its moderators or the company. In this video, I will go over why I believe this, and I will also talk about a code of conduct moderation action that was taken against me.
Okay, this is why in some cases bullying is good. Okay? Bullying is good. Some people need to be bullied even more. That's how we end up with these adult babies. Okay, with these adult man-child babies.
Two good faith mistakes that I believe were caused by a clear lack of direct material support that the company gives its moderators. I will end the video by talking about what you, Spez, can do to fix this problem, as well as what I and other communities can do in case Reddit does not solve this very serious mismanagement problem regarding the lack of support that is given to moderators. First, I will go over the code of conduct action.
This is 176,000 views. Biblically accurate Reddit moderator. Dude got fired while being unemployed. He's bald. He's seething. He thinks he's a celebrity.
And why I was removed as the top moderator.
Wait, someone else said conspiracy theory. He made this video so he can delete comments again and get his fix. Dude got fired while being unemployed is maybe the coldest read you can have.
Of r/livestreamfail. This sounds like stupid internet drama, I know, but I'm going to talk about how this is a very clear example about how Reddit's mistakes causes very serious problems to Reddit's community and the company as a whole. Here's what happened. There was an announcement related to a live stream related game show called $1 Million Fan. It was basically a game show like Survivor or Big Brother where fans of a stream.
And the thing is that these LSF users, they're exactly like this guy. He's the head of the losers. He's the head of the losers. They're all unemployed, pathetic adult babies. And that's how a guy like this who's a moderator in a subreddit like that, well, used to be, has an ego this side, like straight up thinks he himself is a celebrity.
Compete in different challenges with an influencer or a streamer for various prizes. The kicker here is that there was a grand prize of $20 million.
The head honcho.
This was supposedly going to be aired on Amazon Prime, and it was also confirmed to be including a couple of mid-sized and large.
Also, when we say unemployed, it doesn't necessarily mean doesn't have a job, but it's like a personality trait, you know?
Streamers like Alexandra and Andrea Botez, Extra Emily, Canute, and a few others. Additionally, the opportunity was supposedly brought to these streamers by a company called Mythic Talent, which is a well-respected streamer agency that represents hundreds of live streamers. I heard about the game show a few hours after it got announced by a couple major live streamers. It sounded like the perfect type of content for live stream fail. I mean, reality TV, game show, live streaming, gaming, that's perfect for LSF, which is about fun, crazy content about kind of live streaming gamers. So when I heard about this, I was very excited. I immediately reached out to the organizers to see if we could set up some sort of a collaboration. This collaboration would just be to get cool content on the subreddit. No, financial incentives, no moderators being paid, basically none of anything like that, just fun, cool stuff for the community in the subreddit. For collaborations, the first obvious thing that came to mind was, how do we get their content on the subreddit? Either some superfans or some editors could clip some cool hype moment from the show and then post it to the subreddit. But I also had a stretch goal, and that was, what if LSF could be part of the show in some way? I don't know, there could be like a LSF-themed best clip contest. Like contestants compete in one of the kind of small challenges, they make the best clip, and then somebody kind of wins a prize at the end. It was a stretch goal though. So I reached out to the organizers, and to my surprise, they immediately understood what LSF was, what power it had, and they even agreed to the stretch goal of like the cool competition to have in the actual show. From my perspective, this felt like one of the coolest things that a subreddit has ever done. I mean, being in a freaking reality TV show in a topic that's directly related to the subreddit, how awesome. And then, maybe I could leverage this to get even more opportunities, either for our subreddit or for other subreddits across the entire platform. That's how I felt, at least. And that's clearly not how—
These are the types of guys who love Elon Musk, who think Elon is like this sexy superstar. Like just the coolest guy ever.
After they agreed to kind of a couple of these kind of requests that I had in my stretch goal, they immediately started moving very quickly. They, we wrote up an announcement and they wanted this out within like 24 hours. So
okay, so a little background too. Apparently this has to do with a scam. A scam revolving around this show called $1 Million Fan. It's this reality show that was being promoted by Livestream Fail along with some creators from Mythic Talent, and it's a scam. It's a capital S scam, and this guy here, Mr. Comeover, was involved in it. And so that's what prompted, so he was like removed from the LSF moderating team, and that is what has prompted this 20-minute video.
Quickly worked to make an announcement together, and I posted it the next day. When I posted it, everybody in the comments section—
Mythic Talent is a talent agency that represents a number of big content creators. And I think it was Extra Emily who said, some people in her chat were like, what the hell is this? And she was like, I didn't know. I don't know. Mythic had me promote this. I don't know what it is. And people in her chat were like, is this a scam? And then more started to come out, and then they started deleting everything. They deleted their website. They deleted the TikTok, YouTube page. I guess maybe the Facebook page is still up.
section immediately yelled, scam, 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 scam. This initially didn't actually worry me because no matter what we do, people call it a scam. I mean, I've done AMAs with the Twitch CEO. People called that a scam. And I was also thinking like multiple major live streamers were involved. Mythic Talent was involved. Surely they—
If everything's a scam, then how could anything be a scam?
Done their due diligence, right? Additionally, the thing that people were the most skeptical about was the $20 million grand prize. This initially confused me as well, but once I heard that, Amazon Prime was allegedly involved, my initial concerns were assuaded. I mean, think about it. Amazon Prime has spent lots of money on tons of shows, and, I didn't necessarily think that the show was worth $20 million, but, that doesn't mean that Amazon Prime wouldn't fund it. And, if LSF was involved, maybe it would actually succeed. Maybe my involvement alone could make the $20 million kind of investment worth it. Who knows? At least that's what I thought. Now, here comes the next part of the story, when things get a little crazy. The next day, a major live streamer who was involved in the show, Extra Emily, said on her stream that she kind of saw all of these comments about people calling it a scam, and they even saw that, LSF was—
You know what? If you just say something is not a scam enough, then it becomes not a scam. That's how that works. If you say at least 3 times that it's not a scam.
Involved, and this was apparently unacceptable to her, so much so that she was considering kind of dropping out of the show or kind of looking into seeing if kind of the whole thing was a scam or not. After seeing this, I brought the concerns to the organizers, and the organizers told me that they were currently in talks with the agents to resolve this, and they told me in no uncertain terms that the show was not canceled and was still going on. So me being somebody who didn't really have a lot of, information into the situation, and me, trusting these high-powered agents who represent these multi-million-dollar kind of celebrities, I trusted that they would kind of get to the bottom of this and kind of resolve these concerns quickly. During this time period, I saw and deleted a lot of unsubstantiated claims about the show and the mod team. There were accusations that I knew to be untrue, such that, the mod team had accepted bribes or, had some sort of financial involvement with the show. And I knew that they were not true because I was the one who had this idea the entire time, from start to finish. This happened a couple days. And what I can tell you, for those who may not believe that for most
not a
moderators.
scam.
I'm a highly paid software engineer working in San Francisco. I do not need to take a couple $1,000 bribes from, random internet scams. Okay, I was doing this because I legitimately, care about the subreddit, and that's why I spend my time on it. I thought it'd be kind of cool.
Bro, that does not make it better. He's like, I have a job. I have a full-time job. Okay, I do this for the love of the game. I do this for the love of the game, as if somehow this makes us. Yeah, he's actually. Actually, I do have a job.
Cool,
I'm a very
I'm talking about
successful
this in kind of the
software
deleted
engineer.
comments because this is apparently some big no-no in the Reddit TOS or something, or maybe it's like an unspoken rule where if you're involved in some sort of promotion and it ends up not working out or ends up being a scam or something, if you have deleted comments that have accused it of being a scam, well that shows a cover-up or some way. It shows malice or bad faith or something. So that's why I'm kind of talking about this, is because this was specifically a reason that was brought up regarding why I was kicked out as a mod on a live stream now. And finally, I want to end this part of the story by talking about how Moist Critical made a video critical of the situation. And then about 30 minutes after this kind of video got released, I got reached out by the organizers of the events and told that 5 live streamers in the event had dropped out and that therefore the event was canceled and I should take down the post. In this video that Moist Critical had that was critical of the event, Moist Critical brought up points about how an image on the marketing page was AI generated, or that the domain name was registered in Iceland, or that basically just the whole thing it smelled bad. That's what he did. He did this motion and he said it smelled bad. But beyond that, it doesn't seem like he did much research. I don't think that he reached out to any of the organizers. He certainly didn't reach out to me. And I don't know if he reached out to Mythic Talent or any of the streamers. Now I want to stop people here because this is very important. And I think this is something that not a lot of people might have noticed. And that important point is that nothing in this situation has yet to be definitively proven as a scam. I repeat, there is no
How many times has he said the word scam?
definitive, at least public information yet, that anything fraudulent, malicious, or illegal has happened in the situation. The only confirmed things that we have right now is that I guess there was a website, looked a little weird, there was some bad publicity, everybody called it a scam, and then a bunch of streamers dropped out, and then
Now insert the Max Headroom. Insert the Max Headroom hack. He's just leaning over, getting spanked on his bare ass by a
the
fly
event got
swatter.
canceled and everybody got refunded. None of this is illegal. None of this is proved to be a scam, at least yet. Maybe I'll eat these words. And yes, in retrospect, there are certainly some things which we could call yellow flags or even red flags. But that being said, I don't want people to go into this thinking that there was some proven malfeasance or something when there really is a possibility that a lot of this could have just been kind of bad organization and things just fell through. Just because something's a bad idea, just because something is misorganized, that doesn't mean that anything illegal happened. I still haven't gotten confirmation about kind of the Amazon Prime kind of a thing. I think that is the biggest unknown right now is I don't know about this supposed Amazon Prime deal, if it exists or not, because maybe they were in negotiation with them, maybe a contract was in the works but hasn't been signed yet. I'm not really sure yet. We'll have to see. And then kind of I'll end the story by talking about why I got removed as the top moderator. It's really not a secret or very surprising. I got removed directly for the post that I pinned to the top of the subreddit related to the game show or supposed and alleged scam, as well as kind of for deleting
I am a surgeon, but it's not a scam. It's not a scam!
Comments that were kind of critical of it. I also want to make a comment about kind of the Reddit Code of Conduct team as a whole. Reddit has all this flowery language about how kind of the Code of Conduct team is not here to punish you. It's kind of here to...
You know what? Put this guy in Cash Patel's FBI. Straight up. The perfect place for him to be.
Get you to act in good faith. It's here to kind of give you second chances and warnings and all of this stuff. And apparently all of that are lies because I was not given any second chances. I was not given very much kind of descriptive examples of kind of what I did wrong or kind of given any ability to kind of defend myself. I was just given a very vague description of, yeah, there's accusations about some fraudulent scam that takes people's money and their PII, which means their name, right? Because you have to sign up with your name to join a contest. And so I have infringed on the code of conduct by promoting a game show where you have to put in your name or something, even though it hasn't really been proved to be fraudulent yet. And so it's a little disappointing. Now, here's the most important part of the video, Spez. This is a direct message to you and only you. I want to talk about how this whole situation gives to its moderator. Yeah, I didn't look into it, I should not have. And comments, which I thought would have been borderline defamatory if the situation wasn't, I guess, a scam yet. But despite all of that, there's still massive...
No, effing again. So well. Never should have deserved. It's not a scam. Even time. Can we get one? Okay, my stream is just... it's just... All right. Portal from hell. Okay. Oh, you know what? I can't even watch it on my own phone. This 1,000 should have never been removed as a for r/live stream fail. This is just Stale 2000 sends his regards. Oh, God. Oh, Christ. Just got back. How's it going, boss? Oh, shit. The comb over is frying the stream. You have to see where it froze. This is nightmare fuel. This is nightmare fuel. Dang, Techno. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. So cool. It just completely... Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, no. This is his true form when he doesn't have his human skin on. His person suit. Holy shit. The things we've watched here, the things we have watched here on stream tonight have only gotten increasingly more horrifying. This is a nightmare. Oh, this is my sleep paralysis demon. You can still see those lips. How are the lips not glitched? Max Headroom was less horrifying than this. It's not even reloading the stream. Oh my God. We need a compilation from this fucking stream. Oh, Jesus Christ. This has been aggravating. Not enough bandwidth in the world to battle that maw. Jesus. You guys have been documenting this in Discord all night. Yep. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. It just gets worse. Oh my God, I'm looking at the Discord. I'm looking at the progression of images. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my God, this one is horrifying. You guys, this is the most fucked stream ever. What the hell? Every time I click your stream, it says it's offline. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's really cooked. Oh my God. Or is it avant-garde? Or is it cinema? I kind of have half a mind to just quit, go to the movie theaters, watch some shit I need to watch, stream in the morning. It just keeps, it's like it works and then it works and then it doesn't work. Oh, I already went to the theaters once today. I went to go see Bone Temple, which was awesome. I was supposed to go see something else, but then Will convinced me to see Bone Temple, which was so sick. It's been fine for the past 3 to 4 minutes. It just the problem though is like for some, it's not even showing up. Well, I got that AMC A list. What else is on the docket? Well, I still really need to see Hamnet, which I was planning to see today, but then we saw Bone Temple instead. I want to see Hamnet and No Other Choice in theaters. I want to see it before it comes to streaming. Oh my God. Depressing. Nia DaCosta did a fucking incredible job. You should go see Hamnet, then come home, watch Train Dreams, and feel terrible. Yeah, that sounds like a fun plan. Oh my God. Can't get it to reload. Yeah, I can't even. I've been trying to get it to reload on my own stream. It's really demoralizing to have your stream just constantly F, because I don't want to get into any of the shit that I had actually planned on talking about. For it to just, it's too hard to concentrate. Hi, Caroline. I saw ice on sidewalk yesterday and I stepped on it. Good job. Seems to have settled. I know it does that, but then it shits out again. Save the Bone Temple review for when the stream lets us hear it. It's super rad. It's super violent. I like the storytelling. That was a weirdly iconic stream. What a very strange stream. What a very strange stream. The VOD will certainly be interesting for people. Who is your favorite performance in it? Ray Fiennes, by far. Unreal. Ray Fiennes in Bone Temple is just masterful work from start to finish. There is one scene in particular, if you've seen Bone Temple, you know what I'm talking about. There's one scene I could not... my jaw drop, just could not couldn't even blink. Didn't even want to blink. He deserves a nomination for it. Honestly, yes. I doubt he would get one. Jack O'Connell is incredible. It's interesting because Danny Boyle didn't direct this one. It was Nia DaCosta, but he has a film coming out this year with Jack O'Connell in it. Ryan Hollander did a good essay on Bone Temple. I might watch that. Do I need to watch the other 28 movies first? Honestly, this film kind of is self-contained. It does come full circle, I will say. So, no, you should watch 28 Days Later because it's amazing, but you don't have to. You won't, you should watch 28 Days Later because it's incredible. And then 28 Years Later introduces you to some characters who are in the second film, but it's still a film that really kind of seems to live in its own world. Like, I wouldn't even call it a bridge film, a bridge type of like in the franchise. It's you can watch this and not have seen the other ones. Why isn't it 28 Bone Temples Later? I know it should be. It's a film that does feel like it's to continue the story of 28 years, the first one, but more importantly, I think bring converging worlds and character storylines. Into one place. But have you seen Club Chalamet? Yeah, Club Chalamet is newly obsessed with the guy from Heated Rivalry, which is scary. Is it your favorite movie of 2026 so far? Let me think of... that I've seen in theaters. Yeah. Oh God, it's doing it again. Oh Lord. Okay. You know what? Oh no. Oh wait, no, they're Oh Knowing Club Chalamet. Oh. They're Oh Knowing Club Chalamet. It's just so fucking annoying. I keep getting network error just on Caroline's stream. All right, fuck this. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go to the movie theaters. We got a 2 hour stream in. it's been real cooked. It's been real fucking cooked. So I might go. I might just stream in the morning. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch Hamnet. Fuck you, Twitch. What's tomorrow's plan? Well, I had a couple things that I was gonna cover today, so I'm just gonna cover it tomorrow, and I'll do some movie reviews. So I'll think about if I'm just gonna end up doing a stream in the morning or if I will stream in the evening, and hopefully this is gonna fix itself. This goddamn misogynistic server issue. Indiana wins the national championship. Oh, Will was watching that earlier. Okay. Thank you for the nightmares. You're welcome. I like that I'm just reading chat on my phone. Double build train dreams if you can. It fits very well thematically with Hamnet, both doing the Malik Light thing very well. Okay, cool. Wow. All right. Well, you know what? That was a very interesting stream. That was very strange. It was not a usual one, I will say. The fact that Will's stream seems okay proves. Yeah, the fact that it's just been female streamers who've been affected by this tells me that this is something that Twitch is doing to women, making our lives harder. Hope the movie's good. Have a good rest of your night. Yeah, y'all. Thank you for joining me. Bad word. Thank you for the 6 months. Sorry that this was a really fucking weird ass stream. But I will see y'all tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sticking through all of these crazy scuffed moments, one after another. We do have some good memes though. You know what? This stream was good for the memes. Yeah, and we'll just cover everything that I was going to cover today tomorrow, and I'm sure there'll be more stuff as well. And we did learn about Max Headroom. We did. We learned about Max Headroom. We watched an LSF mod embarrass himself, perform a self-humiliation ritual. So, guess that's good enough. There will be more streams. Yeah, there's always another stream. All right, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.